Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing week 1 of renovations here at the Gray Cottage. So we are remodeling this 1960s ranch style home for my parents on a $5,000 budget. This week we got off to a great start with renovations here on the house. The house is super dull and boring, so my #1 goal of renovations was to give this home some character. So I have decided to do a cottage theme here in the house, and I have named this house the Gray Cottage. If you are not already a subscriber to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and turn on that notification bell because you are not going to want to miss any of this renovation. So without further ado, let's get to renovating.
So to start things off, we ripped out all the nasty carpet to reveal the old wood floor underneath. One of the bedrooms had multiple spots where a pet had peed on the carpet and stained the wood floor fairly badly, but hopefully just sanding it down well will take care of the stains. The living room floor was by far the worst because it has residue of an old flooring adhesive all over it. Apparently it had some sort of vinyl flooring on it at some point. It will probably take a lot of time to sand it all down and get to the good floor. Then we had to pull out all the staples that were all over the floor and remove the carpet tacking strips. I had some amazing friends that helped me out so much with removing all of the staples, and it was such a help to me. This week I worked some on the outside of the house, cleaning up around the house and cleaning up the trash in the carport. And we loaded up all the garbage and hauled it off. We sprayed down the house with bleach to get it nice and clean. And I removed the screen door on the front porch.
Time for some demo.
So in the kitchen, we started removing the wall around the block chimney, and that is now ready to be broke apart and removed. We're hoping to start on that next week. We removed the hardware from the cabinets and started taking out some of the upper cabinets on one side of the kitchen. Obie was able to unhook the old hot water heater and we managed to get it out of the house. It still had water in the tank, so it weighed a ton. Our goal is to finish up the laundry room first because we have a washer and dryer in storage and we would like to go ahead and get those installed.
So we are hard at work on the cottage, and I've been trying to work on ripping out this vinyl flooring out of the laundry room. Unfortunately, they put so much glue down on the floor, especially right here. I'm having to like use this knife and just try to scrape it off. It's not going very well. So anyways, yeah, it's going good.
After I finally got the floor up, we prepped the walls and started painting. We painted it a nice white color and that really helped brighten up the space. For the ceiling, we are using a dark stained tongue and groove pine boards. Someone had this wood left over from building and they gave it to our neighbor. And so our neighbors asked if we wanted it because they had no use for it. So we were able to get a trailer load of this wood for free. It was already stained and was ready to go. We have quite a bit of it left, so we'll probably do another ceiling in the house. So this is the trim that was in the laundry room. I just finished pulling out all the nails that were in them, and now I'm going to be using my hand sander, well, my hand orbital sander, to kind of remove these flakes. You can kind of see the edges are kind of raised from where the old paint and where this was ripped off the wall. So I'm going to be sanding that down and getting ready to put them back up on the wall. Now it's time to put the trim back in. We have ordered flooring for the laundry room and it's supposed to come in next week, so hopefully we'll be able to install it next week and then we will be close to being completely done with this room. I didn't get much done in the bathroom this week. I started taking off the trim and the tile paneling. I was hoping that there would be some usable sheetrock behind the paneling, but the more I tore out, the more holes I found. So I'm going to have to change my plans for the bathroom. So that's about all I got done for this week, but hopefully next week I can work a little bit more in there and get some more done. We are ready to start painting, aren't we?
Yep.
We are using a spray gun
is absolutely amazing. You can get a room finished in just like a few minutes. It takes longer just to fill the paint, doesn't it?
It does. True Coat 360. Sometimes they're a little hard to get started, but they
Especially for your wife.
but they work.
For the bedrooms, we got them prepped and ready to paint. For the smaller bedroom, we were able to get 2 coats of paint on it, and the other 2 bedrooms, we only got 1 coat, so we will have to finish that up next week. We are going to be putting shiplap on the ceilings, so we bought some 4x8 Luan sheets and cut them down into 6-inch boards and then started painting them. During the remodel, Obie had to get into the attic to check on the size and spacing of the rafters. He left the scuttle hole open, so I climbed up the ladder to close it, and when I did, I noticed some boxes in the attic. I was super excited to find these old dishes in the boxes. So I brought them down, and here's what all we found. These old little coupons. This one expired in February of 1961. I just couldn't believe that all these little treasures were just left up there in the attic. Cute little butter dish. And this little old thermos from, I guess from 1970. Apparently this was some sort of TV show, maybe like a kid's TV show. Not sure what age these are. And this was probably one of the coolest things up there. Was this old book. It was leather bound. It looks like the mice have kind of chewed off the leather. A Practical System of Modern Geography in 1840. Recipes in here.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next week for week 2 of renovating.